Hello everyone, welcome to Barca News. It is November 5th, 2024 and Hansi Flick has given another masterclass of a press conference ahead of tomorrow's Champions League match against Red Star. We have a lot to discuss, so let's begin. Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Mo, and before we begin with the news, just a quick reminder to make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment. All of this helps this channel continue to grow. Also, if you are looking for any Barcelona jerseys or merchandise, make sure to hit the Goal Kids Kit Bag or Fanatics. And if you are looking to place any sports bets, make sure to bet us. All links are down below in the description. Now let's begin this video by discussing Hansi Flick's pre-match press conference ahead of tomorrow's Champions League match against Red Star in Belgrade, where the German coach touched on myriad of subjects, including the offside trap, because these reporters are obsessed with the offside trap, where once again they asked about it, given that Barcelona have been able to get 30 goals ruled offside thanks to their offside trap. And when asked about this is what the German coach had to say. Our idea is to play good football and the team is very well connected. Our line of four and the team is doing very well. It's important to put pressure on the opposition because they want to have possession. So Hansi Flick saying it's not so much about the offside trap itself, but it's more about applying pressure, intense pressure on the opposing team, because when the opposing team has this asphyxiating pressure on them, they are forced to try to move the ball as fast as possible to get rid of this pressure. And in doing that, they commit mistakes, including falling into the offside trap. So in other words, Flick saying it's not about the offside trap itself, it's about applying pressure. So in other words, the offside is just a result of the high and intense pressure that Flick likes his team to exert on the opposition. Now, Flick was also asked about Barcelona's drop in level during the second half in the Catalan derby and how it didn't sit well with him. And this is what Flick had to say. We have played very well in the last month. Also in the first half against Espanyol. It's normal. These things happen. Everything seems easy, and sometimes you have to accept that the team's level drops. Now it's another competition. It's the Champions League, and everyone knows how important it is to win, to finish in the top 8. This is our objective. We are focused on this. We have to improve the things we didn't do well, but we have to think positive. So yes, Flick was not happy how the team dropped their level in the second half against Espanyol. It was evident when he was on the sideline. He talked about it in a post-match interview after the Espanyol match. But now Flick is saying, new day, new chapter, new page. Now our next focus is the Champions League. We're focused on winning this Champions League match, and what happened against Espanyol is in the past. We learn from that mistake, we move on, and we focus on our next target, which is Red Star tomorrow in the European competition. Now, Flick was also asked about Barcelona's track record in away matches in the Champions League, where it's not very positive in the most recent seasons. And this is what the German had to say. I don't think about the past. I think about the future. We can't compare the past. We want to be more successful in the Champions League, and tomorrow is a good day to do it. So in typical Flick fashion, he's like, I don't care about the past, ladies and gentlemen. I'm only focused on the future. I don't care if Barcelona have lost every single Champions League match for the past 100 years. We're talking about now. And now is Red Star, and Red Star is what we're focused on, and we want to win against Red Star, and we want to do better in this Champions League, regardless of what happened in the previous ones. Now, Flick was also asked about Gabi. You know, is Gabi gonna start seeing more minutes? Is he gonna start any matches anytime soon? And this is what Flick had to say. I spoke to him, and we have decided to take it one step at a time. He will get more minutes as time goes by, and depending on how the games go. Against Espanyol, he played for a while, and he's doing very well in training. He gives us more ball control. So Flick kind of confirming something I've said in the past, where people were asking me, is Gabi gonna start? And I said, I don't think we're there yet. Gabi just came back from an extremely serious injury. He completely tore his ACL. He damaged his meniscus. He had to undergo surgery. He spent a whole year recovering. This is a very, very serious injury. This injury a few years ago used to completely end careers. So this is very, very serious. So it's not time to be talking about started him. Now it's the time to be bringing him back slowly, more minutes every single match. And then once he has fully gotten back into rhythm, we can think about starting him. And Flick saying exactly the same words. Now, Flick was also asked about, of course, Wojciech Szczesny, who Barcelona signed, but have yet to play any minutes. And this is what the German had to say. Tech has trained for 2 months with us, and when I spoke to him, you can see that he is an exceptional guy. He helps Iñaki and the other youngsters. It's ideal to have him in the team. When we need him, he will be ready. Our aim was to have a player like him with experience who can give us stability and help the other goalkeepers. So Flick confirming what we already have known, what we've already heard multiple times, that Szczesny is here to help, ladies and gentlemen. He doesn't care if he starts. He doesn't care if he's on the bench. He doesn't care if he plays or doesn't play. He is here to help. He came out of retirement to help Barcelona. That's exactly what he's doing. If he can help on the field by being a starting goalkeeper, he helps in training session by helping Iñaki and helping the other young goalkeepers like Kochen and Astralaga. And also Flick saying when we need Szczesny, he will be ready. In other words, he's still going to count on Iñaki Peña because, as he said in the past, Iñaki hasn't given Flick any reasons to take him off, so he's not going to take him off. So I know a lot of people are always like, Iñaki sucks, Iñaki's a fraud. Look, if Flick thinks he's good enough, who am I to question Hansi Flick, ladies and gentlemen? Unless you think you know more than Hansi, that's your prerogative. I rather trust Hansi because he has given me no reason not to trust him, especially how great the team is doing. Now, Flick was also asked about his early success. So far, he's, 40 matches. He's only lost 1. And this is lost 2, I should say, Monaco and, what was that team that beat us? I already forgot. Anyways, irrelevant. 2 losses and 12 wins. And this is what Flick had to say. Before coming here, I already analyzed the team and the players. We saw that we had a lot of quality. We have tried to instill a new philosophy both in attack and defense. The players have understood that. The positive results have helped us. The players like the style, but there are still things to improve. Impressive words by Flick, because he's saying before he even arrived, he had already analyzed the team. He already knew how great this team was, how many great players it had, how much potential it had. And this is important because let's not forget, last season, Xabi told us that this team was not good enough, that it wasn't competitive enough. And because the club was not in a good financial situation, he couldn't improve the team, and therefore there was nothing he could do. Remember, that's what got him fired to begin with, because after Laporta sold club's assets to bring Xavi signing, after Laporta spent over 300 million euros in bringing Xavi signings, after Laporta signed more than, I think it was 24 players, upon the request of Xavi, Xavi turned around and said, oh, this team is not good enough, it's not competitive enough, and we can't sign more players, so there's nothing we could do. But here's Flick. He wasn't even the coach of Barcelona, and he was already saying, no. This team is great. It has a lot of potential. And that's what I was saying all of last season. But people were like, no, Mo, our team sucks, because Lamine and Pedri and Gabi and Frankie, they all suck, right? They're all bums. Well, Flick thinks otherwise. Now, Flick was also asked, about his success with Barcelona. And of course, in Flick typical fashion, he completely downplayed it by saying the following: we have a great team around us. Deco has also done a great job. Working together has gone very well for us. The players are also doing very well. It's a gem to watch them play in training. It's unbelievable. At the moment, everything is going well. It's not just the youngsters. The more experienced ones are helping the youngsters, and that's how a team should work. Now, this was in response to Fermin Lopez, who was also part of the press conference and was praising Flick, and he was like, no, I have nothing to do with this. This is the team. We have a great team. We have very talented youngsters. Even the older players are great and talented, and they're helping the youngsters. We have Deco, who's been doing a great job. So completely downplayed what he has done. But Flick, let's be honest, a lot of this is also thanks to you, not just the players and Deco. Of course, they all played a part, but so did you, Mr. Hansi Flick. So thank you for that. Now, finally, Hansi Flick was asked about, has he done his calculation about how many points Barcelona needs in order to qualify to the second round? And this is what the German had to say: not yet. This can change a lot. The important thing is to win games. And after the game against Bayern, it changed a lot. I don't even know what position we are in. I don't even know what position we are in. This is the coach of Barcelona. He doesn't even care about what position we're in. We have just started, and when we finish, we hope to be in the top 8. This is the goal. I think we can achieve it. So no, Hansi Flick is not counting points. He's not there with his calculator like, oh, maybe if we win 2 games and we can lose 1. He doesn't care. He doesn't care about the points. He doesn't care about what position we're in. He has one objective and one objective only. Win every single match 1 at a time. How many points are available? 24? I won them all. Of course, we can't have them all. We lost against Monaco. But Flick is not counting points. He's not trying to figure out how to squeeze by. He wants to win every single match 1 at a time because that's the kind of winning mentality that the German has. Anyways, that is all the news for this video. Please let me know down below, what are your thoughts about Hansi Flick's press conference. Also, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, drop a comment. I will see you in the next video, and as always, peace, Barca.